What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike here, and I'm back again with another video, ready to spread love, positivity, and good energy. We're back, and today we're gonna do a reaction video. We're gonna be reacting to my guy, one of my favorite TikTokers, Hood Nature. Now, for those who don't know, he's really he knows a lot about animals. He knows a lot what he's talking about, but he's pretty funny. And I love comedies. I love informative stuff. So, we're definitely going to check out what he has going on here. This looks like it's going to be a good one. So, guys, before we get into the video, subscribe, like, comment. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're at 85. Let's get there together, NEB family. Let's do this. Stand up. We got another one. So this is Survival Tips by Hood Nature.
He is not trying to be your friend. Kangaroos will lead predators to water and then grab them and attempt to drown them. Do this to dingoes, dogs, and they will do this to you. This is the look of a kangaroo not afraid to get a life sentence if it means ending yours. Never use bear spray on your tent.
That kangaroo looked like it just did 10 years in San Quentin. Yo, what the hell? That kangaroo looks like he's with the business. Yo, first of all, if I see any kangaroo that ripped, I'm not getting anywhere near him. In water, nah, forget all that. I'm not swimming with no roided kangaroo. That kangaroo look like it could bench press me, my brother, my family, everybody, and one arm. Nah, I'm good on that. Nah.
On your tent. People often think this will ward off bears, but it actually does the opposite and attracts them to your site. Bear spray doesn't work like bug spray, and that Uno reverse will get you killed. Rub peppermint oil on you if you're in the forest. Seasoned wasps. Seasoned these guys hate the smell, and they'll avoid you if they detect it on you. Drive.
Yo, so a couple weeks ago, I got stung in the back of the neck by wasps. That shit sucked. Oh man, that was, oh man. I hate raw wasps. I almost eradicated the whole species after that. I went on a wasp hunt and didn't kill not a single one because they're just good at what they do. But definitely, wasps are nothing to play around with for sure. If you're around wasps, just protect yourself with bug spray, I guess. I don't know. They're not really, unless you're allergic. I wasn't allergic to them, but at the same time, stings suck by wasps. So just be careful out there, my people.
You never want to swerve to avoid an animal. You might save a squirrel, but you might also put a family of 4 in a newspaper if you're not careful. But there's one really big exception to this rule. Because Santa may have reindeer, Canada has roid deers. If you hit a moose, you'll take out its legs and cause its entire weight to fall through your windshield. And that is the fastest way to make God's wait list. Swerving is still a dangerous option, but hitting a moose head-on guarantees you a clip on CNN. Even more facts that could save your life. If you're ever in Planet of the Apes and are getting chased by chimpanzees, there's only one real way to survive. Jump into the nearest body of water and wait there. Unlike humans, chimpanzees have a low body fat percentage, meaning they sink really quickly, so they avoid swimming. You'll have to play the waiting game, but you might just survive. Don't watch the eyes, watch the ears. A lot of animals will pin their ears back as a sign of nervousness, agitation, or aggression. They might not seem upset, but pinned ears are the first warning. Next warning might just raise your insurance. Never wear cotton in the wild. People love cotton because it's breathable and comfortable, but it can kill you. When cotton gets wet, all the air pockets fill with water, meaning it doesn't provide any insulation. This can easily put you on a path to hypothermia, and eventually death. Never touch this. The jellyfish may be dead, but the stinging cells...
This is something he shouldn't even have to tell me what not to do. I'm not touching that, period. Y'all touching that? I'm not touching that. Hands down, I don't care. I'm not even looking at that, I can't even look at it now without getting a little sick to the stomach. That looks disgusting. And I think he said that's a jellyfish. Yeah, nah, I'm good on that. I'm not touching anything that got jelly, and I don't even like peanut butter and jelly. I don't like jelly on my toast. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm not touching any jellyfish. I'm so good on that. That looks disgusting.
Cells aren't, so a dead jellyfish can very well hurt you. Also, I'm just going to say this again, you never want to pee on a jellyfish sting. Vinegar actually deactivates the stingers. Friends went ahead and lied to you and your children. Even more survival facts that could save your life. If you ever get caught in a rip current, make sure you keep your head above water at all times. Inhaling too much water can actually cause you to drown to death. If a shark approaches you, you need to calmly climb back into your boat without splashing. Sharks such as the tiger shark, lemon shark, and the great...
Yo, he said calmly climb back onto your boat without splashing. How many of you guys can swim without splashing? I can't. I can't. I know how to swim, and I'm okay at it, but I'm gonna splash like 90% of the time. So like, if I run into Brucey right there, he gonna he gonna just take me. There's just no swimming back calmly. I think at this point, I might just swim to the bottom, see how far I can go, and wake up in heaven or some shit. I don't know, but nah, that sounds very impossible to do. Swim without splashing.
And a great white are part of the elasmobranch family of fish, and they actually don't have legs,
Elasmobranch.
which means this apex predator won't be able to follow you into your boat because they lack the evolution points necessary. If a polar bear attacks you, you can't run or play dead. But polar bears do have one weakness you can exploit. If you have an AR-500, use it to separate the Caucasian carnivore's head from its body. Unlike cockroaches and chickens, a polar bear actually can't survive without its...
Yo. He said an AR-500. Yo, I'm not a big gun guy. Is that a real gun? I don't think that's a real gun. I've never heard of an AR-500. I've heard of an AR-15. Never heard of an AR-500. If that's a real gun, let me know in the comment section below. I don't know. I've never heard of an AR-500. He severed the head. Yo, I think that means you're just dead if you run into a polar bear, right? Like, you're just die. Yo, unless you got an AR-500.
its head, it will be unable to attack you. The inland taipan is one of the most venomous snakes in the entire world, so the best way to survive an attack is to avoid getting bit. If a full-grown elephant charges at you, the best way to not get killed is to take a rifle and shoot yourself. If you game end yourself before he gets to you, technically the elephant didn't kill you.
Yo, censored. Oh man, yo. Oh well, thank you for censoring it, so I didn't have to, I guess. He said, if you run into an elephant, take a rifle, and yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, I love elephants. It's my favorite animal. It's my spirit animal. I hope to die and be reincarnated as an elephant. That'd be amazing. But yeah, nah, if that's attacking you, what do you do? How do you get out of that? Like, this thing's bigger than big, like probably to be the biggest animal that you've ever seen in your life. Like the biggest land mammal or land animal, I think, alive right now. So like, yeah, nah, definitely save the censored for you.
Didn't kill you and you would have survived the attack. Or survival tips that can save your life. First of all, I was wrong about this. This isn't 100% accurate, especially the further west you go into the United States. But if you want snakes to avoid you, they hate the smell of cinnamon, clove oil, and lime. Garlic too. Also wear these boots in snake country because few snakes can actually penetrate leather. If you're lost in the desert, don't drink cactus water. Despite what you saw in movies, cactus water is acidic and can cause vomiting and diarrhea, which would dehydrate you even further. If you have no options, the fishhook barrel cactus is your safest bet, but even then you don't want to drink too much at one time. The cassowary is the world's most dangerous bird. If one confronts you, you want to back away while maintaining eye contact or take cover behind a tree. Never run.
Yo, Justina, I know you're gonna watch this video. I told you about the cassowaries. Like, I told you about these fucking dinosaurs, these birds. Yo, if I run into a cassowary with any one of you guys, like if we're just hanging out or chilling, whatever the case might be, if we run into this bird together, don't look at me. I'm going already. Like I'm with the wind, like Pony Boy, going with the wind type action. Like, y'all seen Scooby Doo before. Y'all know when Scooby and Shaggy see a ghost and then they just break out of there and they running through walls and all types of stuff. That's gonna be me when I run into that. Like, I'm just out. Like, I know they say don't run, but nah, I'm out of there. Period. Like, I don't care. Like, yo, I'm putting on my Usain Bolts and I'm booking it, like, just straight gone. I ain't gotta be faster than the bird. I just gotta be faster than the person I'm with. That's my mentality when I'm there. I'm sorry, yo. I can't do it.
Run and never turn your back. But whatever you do, never crouch down. That
Look at
triggers its
that
attack
bird,
response and you'll be in striking
man.
range from those claws.
Look at
Ever
its
pull out a porcupine
face.
quill by hand? Because if you accidentally break the quill, the part still inside you will swell up and penetrate your skin even deeper until it hits an artery or an
Okay.
organ. Better to use a pair of
I
pliers
have
to
to
take
do
them out.
that.
When in doubt, take your dog to the vet. If you're inexperienced, you might actually do more damage. Survival tips that
Yo,
can
he
save
look
your
like he
life,
having
except
a
the scenarios
bad
get more and more
day.
ridiculous. Wear a backwards mask if you're ever in the jungle or the forest so big cats like cougars or tigers will be less likely to attack you.
That's another thing I told you about, Justina. Another one. I told the whole tattoo parlor, everybody that was listening to me, that that is actually a thing, and they didn't believe me. But there you go. He just said it. Wear backwards mask if you're around tigers, you know, and say a prayer. Pray to whatever God you believe in that it doesn't attack, or doesn't even come out. You know, I. What are you guys doing if you run into a tiger? I'm just gonna die, you know, like, half these animals he showed in here already is way too much for me. Like, he had me with the polar bear.
You. Never take a selfie with a wombat because they've been known to severely maul people that get
It's a
too close.
big-ass
Since they're built like a
wombat.
furry fire hydrant, they could actually break your leg if they charge at you. If a dolphin drags you deep underwater while scuba diving, don't swim back up too fast. This can cause
Dolphins are
decompression
evil.
sickness where nitrogen bubbles form in your body, and if one bubble
cute,
forms in
but
your
they're
brain,
evil.
you could die even if you make it to the surface. Never honk at any elephant seals you see on the road. They'll see your car as a possible rival and perceive
Why would you honk your horn at an elephant seal? I mean, it's not like it's gonna move any faster, you know? Like, why would you do that? You know, like, sit your impatient ass down and wait for them to move. I would never honk at elephants. I don't like to honk my horn at anybody, to be honest. Like, I don't like it, but at the same time, I get why you should, but I don't see a point in honking your horn at an elephant seal. Like, it's not like he's gonna say, "Ah, oh, damn, I'm in front of this car. Let me scare you up out of my way." Nah, he gonna be like the average person who honks their horn at somebody. Yo, what you honking at, bro? Like, what you finna do? I'm here. I ain't moving. I'm chilling. What you finna do? Nothing. So shut up. Yeah, nah. Sit down, be impatient. I mean, be patient. Don't be impatient. Be patient. Let the seal do what it want to do. That John bigger than your car.
to raise your car insurance with a testosterone-fueled blubber bitch fit. If you're ever a member of a pack of African wild dogs, never lift up your leg to pee. Only the dominant male and female are allowed to pee with their leg up, and this act of disrespect will get you mauled by a Serengeti Cujo. The more you know.
What? What? He said if you're ever a member... Oh, okay. He was just joking, I guess, because that didn't make any sense. But, guys, that was survival tips. Yo, there were some good funny ass tips on there. I'm not even gonna lie. The polar bear one, the AR-500. Guys, get your AR-500 if you ever encounter polar bears, man. The AR-500. Remember that, yo. That one right there was the best one in my opinion. And the jellyfish one too was a pretty cool one, even though I don't need that one. But guys, this was survival tips. You know, let me know your favorite tip. Let me know if you ever had to use them. And if you have, yeah, we could talk about that for sure. Let me know, because that's really cool. You know, you didn't become a statistic, and that's awesome. But that was the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I have more reaction videos coming out. I'm trying to push at least 3 a week now that I'm able to do it. So yeah, let's do it. Any beat gang, stand up. We're on the road to 100. We'll get there. And always remember, nothing else is better than you. See you on the next one.